Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Aquarius, this is going to be your April 2025 read. This is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Discern the messages accordingly. If you're here, you know how this works. Personal readings are open. That information can be found in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page. And channel memberships are open. If you are interested in personals, guys, I want to just kind of forewarn you a little bit here, as there seems to be, God love it, it's Mercury retrograde. One, my typical turnaround time on email responses is 24 to 48 hours. Also, I do not sit on top of my emails all day and answer immediately. I cannot. There's no way. I'm with other clients and things of that nature. So please just do know that I respond to you as promptly as possible. I give you the list of instructions so long as you follow the instructions. Once you reach out to me, I'll see you at your appointment time. Okay? So that's that. So, yeah. Laying down some facts here. I have to, apparently. So with that, let's jump into it, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you in April. I hope that you're doing well and fantastic. I hope that Aries season is off to a great start for you, a new zodiacal year. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Spirit for Aquarius, what do they have going on this month for them? A Spirit is saying it's a simple solution, Aries, Aquarius. If you're having issues and they're saying a simple solution, I'm hearing it's a simple solution, let bygones be bygones. So if you're holding some resentments or somebody's holding some resentments towards you, let it go, let it go, let it go, right? Pardon me, I just stretch and adjust my legs here. Let it go. Like, whatever's been lost in the past will be replaced. Whatever, if there was a miscooperation, are the words I'm hearing, right? Miscooperation. Ascendance. I'm getting communication. Talk about that communication. Aquarius. I keep wanting to call you Aries. Aquarius, this Mercury retrograde could be really doing some things to you in regards to your partnerships, the way that you are communicating. I don't think I've ever seen this Ascendant entrance card come out in the reverse position before, but yet there it is. Don't let your humble side get the best of you. So I don't know, you could be feeling a little bit like a doormat for things as well in April. The words can't. And I'm going to tell you a little story I tell my child. Can't is a made-up word. Like, can't, don't find an excuse why things won't work. Find a reason why they can. This can be, look here, Aquarius, here you are. The water bearer, there you be. That's your card. And then this community card, which tried to come out, the 11th house, tried to come out. I put it back in the deck and it came out. It's a 13 though. So when we're looking at that energy specifically, Aquarius, this 11th house, right? And I'm going to look at something here as I've got this little guide that's just super helpful. What do we want to call? I'm going to say, what do we want to call this? You know, this is about your values, right? Your values, your backgrounds, your possessions, your things. You could be dealing with a few erratic personalities, Aquarius, in April. Lots of A's. Ascendants, Aquarius is Aries in April. All the things, all the A's. All the A's. It's a brand new beginning that you think about A's. Some of you could be calling like AAA or some roadside assistance or something too throughout this month. But this is about learning how to work together. Learning how to work together through situations. It's almost like somebody in this could be very impersonal. You're going to bring feelings into the situation. You know, it's like, how does everybody feel about this and how can we grow this together? There's something about, you know, I don't know why they're showing it to me this way. Let's say you're planting a garden and there's 3 of you. Like, this would be like one of those like working scenarios that we teach our children in school of like, you know, we're going to put you in groups of 3 and it's going to be Little Sally's job is to plant the seeds, right? And then little Joey's job is going to be to water those seeds. And then Sarah's job is going to be to pull the fruit or the vegetables once the seeds have grown, right? Or keep track of it, right? It's an experimentation. Everybody's got a part to play. And there's something about that, Aquarius, is everybody's got a part to play. Everybody needs to collaborate. Everybody needs to work together. But there's resistance to working together here in the month of April for somebody specific. It's like you could have invited somebody to something and they could have declined. For some of you, Aquarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or an Aquarius rising. Where the hell did these cards just come from? These do not belong in this deck, and yet they're here. Hold on, what is happening? Where either you or somebody else is declining to respond to something. This could be an abrupt change in direction as well, Aquarius. Talent and affairs. That's going to say Aquarius spirit. Somebody doesn't want to participate in something here, plain and simple. Plain and simple. They're finding reasons why they can't. They've overextended something. There's too many moving factors to a situation. And here, the truth is the truth is the truth. So it's like somebody adjusts. Somebody needs to make some adjustments here. The mystery is the unknown, the illusion. There is a powerful opportunity to rescale things in April for you, Aquarius, whatever that means. Somebody could be projecting out in regards to connections, your connections with other people. We could call it divine timing, right? But no action. What do I want? No action is what, Spirit? I'm hearing no action. No action. No action is required. What is this no action about? Emergence. Here, it's the maturity factor, right? It's the maturity factor here. You could be dealing with somebody, Aquarius. Here we go. This is making more sense. You could be dealing with somebody who is younger than you. This could be in any capacity. But it doesn't have to be younger. I want you to remember that not only can people be younger, but the maturity, they could be older than you and still act more immature, right? They refuse to have conversations. They refuse to have discussions. They refuse to acknowledge what's going on in their world so that you understand where they're coming from. And I do think that in April, by the third to fourth week of April, if there has been any confusion around that communication, it's gonna get settled. But there's also a third party, not cheating, lying, stealing, that kind of thing, but somebody who's kind of stirring the pot. This is somebody who is allowing somebody else's information to be a projection. Like they're projecting their experience to somebody else, which is fine. But that person is taking that to heart, that is what's going to happen to them. So it's almost like they feel like they're being set for failure, if that's making sense. King of Pentacles. It's going to come out to that Knight of Cups. I'm hearing being used, and Page of Cups. The Aries. There we go. Emperor. Aries in the reverse. This is someone abusing their power, an authoritative power. So, Aquarius, be careful with those signages around you right now. There's an abusive power on an emotional level, right? They could be abusing, there could be an abuse of an emotional power here in regards to the communication. So if you're dealing with like maybe a relationship or something, this could be somebody that withholds love from you, right? Withholds nice words, kind words, loving, thoughtful communication from you because that's their form of punishment, right? It tends to be a bit narcissistic in that sense. So be mindful of how people were playing on your emotions or the lack thereof, what they're willing to give and not give and pull back from in the month of April. My question to Spirit is, why is this happening right now? What is this meant to teach you at this time, right? Not as why is this happening, but what is this teaching me? So what is this teaching Aquarius? Their childhood wounds, Spirit is saying, for one. There's also, for a handful of you, around the age of 19 or 20, You may have had your first adult encounter with people of that caliber, and Spirit is asking you to pay attention to that. Here we go, 22. Indecision, ego-based actions, lifestyle change. So this is somebody, I don't think Aquarius, for the most part, that this is you. Could be, right? But this is whoever's been living in their masculine ego, their divine masculine ego. They are being supported to have a very uncomfortable experience right now for the purpose of discussion, in hindsight, what went wrong. Spirit is also saying that if you are a part of this, this is meant for you to kind of refine your ability to communicate with other people, but also know that this person or this situation may not get resolved in the long term. So if you're looking for a difficult situation in the month of April to resolve itself, it's scales of karma coming out in the reverse. You may feel like you're being slighted as a result of this, but ultimately it's to teach you something, right? Of how other people still are going to behave despite any growth in which you've had. This could really push your buttons, right? So that Aries energy is that big wave of emotion, and then the charge of the aggression that can come out with Aries, that temperament, right? Learning to refine, Spirit, thank you. Refine that temperament of what you're dealing with here, okay? This is also going to show you who to connect with in the future. There's going to be a more grounded conversation of the people in which you're dealing with. Lots and lots of cards coming out in the reverse for you, Aquarius. The butterfly, evolving and growth. There's people that you've dealt with that may have said to you, oh, I'm learning so much because I've been around you, you've taught me these things, you've done these things, but you're realizing that some of these people have not had the growth in which they have laid claim to, right? They've not done the healing work. These are soul contracts that you've had to have like a bump with. These are run-ins, Aquarius, of people you're going to have to deal with from time to time. It's because you're teaching. Your supportive role right now is to have these run-ins with individuals throughout the month of April that may try your patience, but they're teaching you something. You're being used as a catalyst or an appearance of growth. So it's kind of like Spirit is using you in a divine purpose to show other people other things that's going to teach them how to connect better with others. I'm not super surprised by that. 1, we're in Pluto and Aquarius, right? 2, you are an air sign. That's communication, right? Mercury retrograde, who better than to learn communication from than an air sign? That's kind of their wheelhouse, right? And there you are. So this is a preparation for things to come. This is an awareness of things to come. It's also about slowing down to have clear communication, being present and aware in the moment, right? That's going to be the important thing moving forward. All right. Anything else for Aquarius that's coming up here in the next couple of weeks that they need to know? Watch your voice. Your throat chakra, mine's burning all of a sudden. Incarnations. Many lives lived, many lessons learned. We are ending these karmic cycles and closing contracts. It's almost like you're coming in to do some cleanup work, Aquarius, for like little things. And it's got to do a lot with that communication, right? In 43 Anchor, you are firmly grounded in the new earth dimensional plane. That's a 7, and then inner peace. Angelic guardians surround you. You are being held in harmony and divine grace. Just allow yourself to be a conduit of lessons in the month of April, Aquarius. Spirit, short and sweet message, but that's really like, that's what they want you to be. Don't be reactionary either. Don't react. Just do. Just be. Be in that state of flow. I feel like I'm beating that horse here to death lately with these readings, but it's necessary as part of this for you because you're being, Spirit, your use will be rewarded. Aquarius, your use will be rewarded, so give it time. All right? I'm going to leave it there. Short, sweet message, and we'll get you another reading out in April. I hope that you guys are doing well. Personal reads are open and available, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.